FM 87.9, your best choice.
As soon as they pray, when chicken say, go, it's all gossip. As soon as they pray, when chicken say, go, it's all fussing. That was every day activities. 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 Soon as they break, think I know you to say. You and your friends, boom, gossiping every day, every day. But that was every day activities. Sometimes I negative, sometimes it's tend to be positive. You come to my house, what you eat and you drink. Go to my neighbor and you gossip about me. What did they say? And I'm not in the truth. And like be every day, that what we do. No despite the better we can keep your body. Not in class, nobody can believe it. Every day, some money to go. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Every day, something that we produce. Here all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, yeah, let them use their play. As soon as they pray, when chicken say, go, it's all gossip. As soon as they pray, when chicken say, go, it's all fussing. That was every day activities. 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 Free for money, it's only another thing. You are both it's not more happily. How you need it? Get my marvelous. Saka, I'm more than Saka. You won't get my own car, and you need it. From then you have whatever back or let to see another day. So, I want that, so I have to celebrate. Never do by you, say the door, yeah. Never get by you, say the door, yeah. My boo, my dear, one and you. The pastor, your mother, the cow, your baby, my dear, leave for one time. I step up on the one and they track it. I'm worried I get one that it was say true. And if you need, well, my let me know if you say it, my body. You are chill, track at the mobile, was it here more? Sunday to Sunday, we party Sunday to Sunday. What's going on? When chicken say, go, it's all classic. As soon as they pray, when chicken say, go, it's all fussing. That was every day activities. 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 Go. If you're behind, I can't keep ya. Go. You pay them, yeah. The early bird, catch the early word. Want to start my hustle soon. As soon as they break, if it's your way, they carry us through. As soon as they break, give me pressure. As soon as they break, give me pressure. Give me one bottle to cool my temper. As soon as they break, give me pressure. They break again, that was up. We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have, We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
What happened? Mama, you still do No, let's still boy. Hey, yes, the mama to our party. I go see what I'm Chama, we are only down face.
For what's a blood?
What tablet, man, piece. What tablet, piece.
No,
No, stop it. You can't do that. How you a boy human being? Let me know that Rosafi. Huh? Let me know that Rosafi. You tell human being you're a boy human being. Let's stop the kind of thing. If we catch criminal or somebody commit crime in our community or whatsoever, take that to the law or carry that to the nearby police station and report that to the police. Let the police themselves investigate and find out whether he right or wrong. Yesterday I was coming from Keba. A brother walk on truck. I said, they said the truck hit the motorball ball. All the motorball men plus the keke men get and they say they want point the driver in the truck. It's wrong. Let's stop more violence. Maybe the accuser or somebody that you feel are criminal, they may not be criminal. But when you take them to the police station, based upon the police investigation, they will tell you that they may that criminal or not. Please, my people.
Who are you?
You policeman.
Why you moppy?
Yeah, come here. You go to ask me as I do. Yes, you're all right. As I was saying, yeah, let's stop that kind of thing. Take it to the law. You not get one right under the law. Nobody right until the law can say you are right or wrong. Please, I beg you, my people.
Who say you?
If I say who tell you?
So say who?
So say oh man, Sam Sion. The man who get crime stopper. He the one say I'm gonna tell you. Nobody must take the law in their hand. Don't say they say in Jamaica say oh man, Sam Sion say don't take the law in your hand. Me have to come away. You want it was you who will be the first now to come attack me. Yeah, not true, yeah. I ain't there. Yeah, I feel you. Do. Hey, all the time there. Oh, man, sometimes I'll be getting a teaser for you.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bourgeois Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever vacation jumping till the break of dawn. Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Garland Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put it to Ichiki.
Let me say a pleasant good morning to the beautiful and lovely people of Liberia. Good morning to all of you. Welcome to the Wednesday presentation of the pre-news on Freedom FM 87.9, the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. My name is Wendell Nimne, and I'm here for now. So welcome. Let's together listen to those stories making headlines in the print media. Firstly, we like to recognize our sponsor, Crime Stoppers Liberia, headed by old man Sam Sion. Exodus Best Price Store, headed by Henry K. Jackson. They're on the Old Road and Garland Street. And also Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. CEO is Amadou Sharif. So good morning. Let's together have a great time on this midweek presentation. Those of you watching, we say welcome. Those of you listening, we say welcome. And don't forget to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. All right. You need to dial that's star 799 hatch. And the next thing you need to do after dialing the star 799 hatch, you will see the list of radio stations will appear. All you need to do is to click on 11 and you will see Freedom FM, and just follow every other instruction that will come. All right. They will ask you for the amount. You will have to enter the amount, your PIN code, and you send automatically. You form part of the Freedom Cash giveaway. So 4,000 Liberian dollars to give away today. Abraham Kamara will be here at 12:30 to give our cash prizes to those of you winners. So just play the Freedom Cash giveaway, dial star 799 hatch, click on 11 where you will see Freedom FM, and just follow the rest of the instruction. All right, so folks, good morning, welcome. And we have in our studio today 2 local dailies. We have the Inquirer newspaper and the Analyst newspaper. So we're going to start with the Inquirer newspaper. And very interesting stories on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Let's take our first story. Johnson vows to combat transnational crimes. Who is Johnson? He's the director designate of the National Security Agency. Prince C. Johnson III has vowed to combat transnational crimes as new defense chief speaks on AFL reforms. The director designate of the National Security Agency, Prince Johnson, has vowed to strengthen the NSA's capacity to combat transnational crime, terrorism, and other security threats, ensuring the safety of the country and its citizenry. He underscored the importance of intelligence gathering and analysis in identifying and disrupting criminal networks, and pledged to work closely with other security agencies to enhance coordination and information sharing. He described the prevailing drugs crisis in Liberia as a national continuation of that story is on page 10. Right, so let's flip you quickly to page 10 for the continuation of that story. It says, All right, where we stopped. Let's see where we stopped. All right, let's see that story. It says Liberia as a national security threat, thus calling on the government uh, to address the malice plaguing the country while outlining his plans and visions for the NSA. So we can leave that story right there and take more beautiful stories on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Withdraw Pearson's nomination, Nema County lawmaker asserts. Who is this Nema County lawmaker? We see the appointment of J. Henrik Pearson seems to be attracting serious constitutional attention. All right, let's get to page 10 for the continuation of that story. All right, it says regarding the functions, roles, and responsibilities between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the new portfolio of Director General for Passport and Visas, Nema County District 3 Representative Nicole Gay is calling on President Joseph Boakai to immediately withdraw the nomination of Pearson as Director General of Passport and Visas at the Foreign Ministry. Representative Gay said the Director of Passport is a civil servant position, with the Foreign Minister of Foreign Ministry making the appointment. All right. Representative Gates said the Director of Passport is a civil servant position, with the Foreign Minister making the appointment. Therefore, it should be appointed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs in consultation with the President. In my opinion, the President should withdraw the nomination so that the proper channel can be followed. I believe that it is inappropriate to take Pearson from the National Security Agency head to a civil position and then appoint him to the Director General position, he expressed. He further revealed that the director's position cannot be nationalized, and any changes to appointment process should be discussed within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He believes the president was ill-advised on the decision, adding that it is crucial for those who work with the president to provide precise information to help the decision-making. It is important to be truthful and make appropriate appointments. When dealing with powerful people, it may be necessary to withdraw the nomination for executive action, he asserted. Representative Gay told this paper that the passport section is a department within the Foreign Ministry with no autonomous status. As a co-chair on the Foreign Affairs Committee in the House, I propose that the executive quickly moves in to withdraw the nomination and consult with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs before making any decision. Over the weekend, President Boakai appointed Pearson as Director General for Passports and Visas with the rank of Ambassador, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, whereas the general regulations of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs enshrined in Chapter 20.3 F of the Executive Law authorized the Minister of Foreign Affairs to issue or grant passports and visas as part of his or her statutory duties and functions to facilitate the fundamental rights of freedom of movement for all citizens of Liberia. These functions are in harmony with Chapter 3, Article 13A and B of the Constitution of Liberia, according to Chapter 20.12, Section 20.1 of the new executive law titled Minister of Foreign Affairs. There shall be in the executive branch of the government at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to be headed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, who shall be appointed by the President and with the advice and consent of the Senate. However, Section 20.2 of the same act titled Organization of the Ministry states The Ministry of Foreign Affairs shall be organized to include Office of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Office of the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Office of the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs for administration. The statute also provides that the Minister of Foreign Affairs is authorized to determine the internal organization of each of these agencies listed above, subject to the provisions of this chapter. Section 20.3 of the statute titled Duties of the Minister of Foreign Affairs expressly states it shall be the duty of the Minister of Foreign Affairs under the direction of the President to formulate and implement the foreign policy of the government of Liberia, promote beneficial intercourse between Liberia and other countries, protect Liberian rights and interests throughout the world, and direct the conduct of the foreign service. So, folks, that's it. The representative of Nema County is calling on the president of Liberia to immediately withdraw the nomination of Henrik Pearson because, according to Rep. Gay, that is a violation. All right. It is a department. The passport section is a department within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and such position should only be appointed by the minister himself, not the president. So this is a serious slap in the face of the president. This is a constitutional breach. So I don't know what the lawyer they call Bojo Ben Keita. I don't know what they do is not reading, and he's just making the old man to err. Too many errors too soon, man. Within 3 months, old man Bwaka, you're making a lot of mistakes. You cannot take a civil servant position to give it to somebody, appoint somebody to that position as director, knowing the fact that the act that created the institution says that the minister is the only person that clothed with the authority to appoint the director of passport. But let's move on. I think that's a fine story to talk about this morning, but let's grab more stories. Yeah. World Bank and others dialogue on attracting investments. And another story says ECOWAS Council of the Wise discusses regional governance and others. The ECOWAS Commission has climaxed a 2-day retreat of its Council of the Wise as part of efforts to respond to the current governance, peace, and security challenges in the region. The retreat, which began April 29, 2024 in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, was held on the theme leveraging and responding to the current governance, peace, and security challenges in the ECOWAS region. The Council, which is an important instrument for the promotion of peace, security, and stability in West Africa, was established by the ECOWAS Protocol on the Mechanism for Conflict Prevent, Management, Resolution, Peacekeeping, and Security, and commenced operation in 2005. The Council of the Wise is made up of statesmen and women from the region who are deployed by the president of the Commission for Preventive Diplomacy and Mediation in the community. During this retreat, the council members will be deliberating on the disturbing resurgence of military coups, the democratic reversals arising from the spate of constitutional amendments and electoral irregularities, the unsettling trend of shrinking space for political participation, the alarming rise in politically motivated violence, as well as the increasing social economic consequences of youth employment, that's youth unemployment. These have been major concerns of the ECOWAS Commission in its bid to promote political stability, peace, and democracy in the region through dialogue and mediation. Addressing the opening session of the retreat, the ECOWAS Commissioner for both Political Affairs, Peace and Security, Ambassador Abdel Fattah Musa, reaffirmed the commitment of the ECOWAS Commission under the leadership of Omar Aliyu Toure to find enduring solutions to the married crisis affecting the region in collaboration with members of the ECOWAS Council of the Wise. And we leave the story right there, and let's move on with more stories. As a matter of fact, that's our final story on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Let's flip you to the back page. ECOWAS, concerned about enforcing community court judgments, seeks to establish appeals chamber. Let me take a few lines from this story. The Economic Community of West African States Judicial Council has convened a 3-day subcommittee of the ECOWAS Judicial Council on enforcement of the judgments of the Community Court of Justice. The meeting, which ran from April 23 to 25 in Dakar, Senegal, sought to examine the rules and texts relating to the enforcement of the court's judgments and to further assess the possibility of establishing an appeals chamber of the court. In her opening remarks, the president of the chamber of the Supreme Court of Law of Senegal, Justice Jean-Louis Paul Trompani, warmly welcomed members of the subcommittee to its first meeting in Dakar, Senegal, and observed that the meeting is meant to reflect on improving mechanisms aimed at creating a dynamic and functional community court of justice. The justice highlighted that the Court of Justice is an essential pillar of our community's institutional system, and noted that it will ensure respect for the law and the principles of equity in the interpretation and application of the treaty, as well as the protocols and conventions annexed to it. The subcommittee focused on identifying ways to remove barriers that hinder the enforcement of court judgments. In addition, the members looked at the importance of the rule of law, that's the rule on exhausting local remedies, and the lack of venues for reviewing court judgments with courts' expanded mandate into human rights issues. It has generated a significant amount of legal precedent on diverse human rights topics. All right, that's it. ECOWAS, concerned about enforcing community court judgments, seeks to establish appeals chamber. And second to the last story on the back page of the Inquirer, LMA suspends Superintendent Nganta. All right, you grab a copy of the Inquirer newspaper. It's sold for $40 Liberian. And lastly, HIGA launches mobilizing Liberia for conservation. And those are all the stories we can take this morning from the Inquirer newspaper. Let's quickly run to the analysts. The motto says, for those who strive for better Liberia. Those of you watching us via our Facebook and YouTube pages, you can see in my hands here is the front page of the analysts. All right. Okay, let's move to some of the stories. Senate conducts confirmation hearing for new defense minister and NSA director. And another story here says, in Kinjor police murder, stand once commanders prosecuted, urges B. Martin to pay reparations to victims. And we see the chairman of STAN, former chairman of the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change, Mr. Morba Molu. So let's take a few stories. STAN, a prominent civil society organization fighting for justice and accountability in Liberia, today released investigative reports detailing police brutality against protesters and the gross violation of workers' rights by the management of B. Martin Company in Kinjor, Grand Kibma County. The STAN report, impartially and meticulously compared by a team of professional investigators, alleges bad labor practices by B. Martin based on their fact-finding mission to Kinjor. The STAN report established discriminatory pay benefits between ordinary Liberians and low-level non-Liberian workers. High levels of inequalities and huge disparities among the general workforce, resulting in poverty wage earnings among ordinary Liberian workers. Despite B. Martin huge profit margins accumulated from the extraction of the country's mineral resources, Grand Cape County remains underserved and woefully scared by the trappings of poverty, the lack of good health care, and poor or no sanitary facilities. And let's flip you to the back page of the analysis. On the back page, WBG and EU facilitate GOL citizens meeting, convene Liberia Diaspora Dialogue. All right, very interesting story. And it says, in support of the Liberian administration's ambition to deepen engagement with the Liberian diaspora, the World Bank Group, together with the European Union, recently hosted a Liberian Diaspora Investment Dialogue on the margins of the World Bank and IMF spring meetings in Washington, D.C., USA. The dialogue provided a platform for the government to engage with Liberian diaspora on the government's vision to amplify financing for Liberia's growth and development. It was an important step in pursuing President Joseph Boaká's vision to attract diaspora investments in sectors vital to the country's economic transformation. The dialogue, which brought together 112 participants, comprising senior officials of the Liberian government, the World Bank Group, the Liberian diaspora from the United States, EU, and Africa, private sector, civil society, and academia, provided a platform for diaspora to share their views and expectations as current and prospective investors when considering Liberia as an investment destination. The event also exposed participants to lessons and models from countries that have been successful in attracting diaspora investment, ranging from Chile to Somalia. And then major milestone on Brink as new government hospital construction goes in full swing in Grand Bassa County. And National Legislature, BFF, CSO partners hold consultative roundtable on challenges of national unification and integration. And then lastly, be aware, ECOWAS diplomat urges Guineans to unite, says there is strength in togetherness. Being aware that post-election issues normally create hard feelings and unnecessary divisions among citizens in rival camps, a prominent citizen of Grand Jita County, Chief Dr. William D. Towa, has urged his kinsmen to rally around a common cause in the aftermath of the just concluded representative by-elections, just as he congratulated the eventual winner, Mr. Jeremiah Garo-Sokan, on his elections, stressing the election is over and we expect the stakeholders to manage whatever differences that existed amongst them before, during and after the process for the good of the county and overall the country and the sub-region. Well, folks, those are all the stories we can take this morning from the dailies. So let me recap for you, those of you just joining in. Let's recap for you stories we brought to you this morning from the two local dailies. And after that, we take our break and then we come back with our talking points. So we took the lead this morning with the Inquirer newspaper. These are stories we brought to you from the front page. Johnson vows to combat transnational crimes as new defense chief speaks on AFL reforms. Withdraw Pearson's nomination, Nima County lawmaker asserts. World Bank and others dialogue on attracting investments. Lastly, ECOWAS Council of the Wise discusses regional governance and others. To the back page, ECOWAS concerned about enforcing community court judgments, seeks to establish appeals chamber. LMA suspends superintendent in Ganta. HIGCA launches mobilizing Liberia for conservation. and that's the Inquirer. The analyst, Senate conducts confirmation hearing for new defense minister and NSA director. And in King George police murder, stand one's commanders prosecuted, urges B. Martin to pay reparations to victims. And to the back page, WBG, EU, and EU facilitate GOL citizens meeting, convene Liberia diaspora dialogue. Major milestone on brink as new government hospital construction goes in full swing in Grand Bassa. National Legislature, BFF, CSO partners hold consultative roundtable on challenges of national unification and integration. And lastly, ECOWAS diplomat urges Guineans to unite, says there is strength in togetherness. All right, folks, we're taking our break now, but don't forget to keep playing our Freedom Cash giveaway. Just dial *799#, and you will see the list of radio stations will appear. All right, plenty of radio stations and new account. You just go to 11 and you click on Freedom FM. It will tell you what to do. You will enter the amount, whether in US, you must have 100 Liberian dollars or more, 70 United States cents or more. You enter the amount, ask for your PIN code, you enter your PIN code, you send, then you automatically form part of the Freedom Cash giveaway. So we're giving 4,000 Liberian dollars out today. The chap will be here at 12:30 to give us some prizes. All right. Ibrahim Kamara is going to do that at 12:30. So I know a lot of winners there, but when he comes, he's going to call your name. So just relax yourself. No need to panic. We don't call you to ask you for money. We call you to give you money. All right. So play the Freedom Cash giveaway. Let's take our break, take word from our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to be looking at the assertion made by the Nima County lawmaker to have the nomination of the director of passport, Pearson, withdrawn by the president.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of craft beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and every retail supply. Call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
He said, when you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, so going to 20 pop. Put in toto ichiki. Bila living sense in hot. We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Moravia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be saved. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we have seen in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Moravia. We want peace in Liberia.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bourgeois Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride. All right, people, welcome back to the program from the pre-news, the midweek presentation. And we're going to be looking at the story from the Inquirer newspaper about Representative Gay calling on the president of Liberia to immediately, not to withdraw, but immediately withdraw the nomination of Henrik Pearson as director of passport. According to Rep. Gay, and the act that created the institution, that is a total violation or constitutional breach by the president to appoint a director of passport. That should be in the purview of the minister, not the president. The president is not clothed with that authority to appoint director of passport. It is the minister. The act that created the institution give the minister the full responsibility. The act said the minister will be the only person to appoint the director of passport. It's not a presidential appointment. So, Representative Gay of Nimba County is calling on the president of the Republic of Liberia to immediately withdraw that nomination because he sees that as a violation. So you have the legal advisor to the president, Buju Ben Keita. I don't know what this dude is just behaving like the puppy. He's sleeping and he's not researching. Because you know you cannot tell your boss to do such a thing. Or even if your boss want to do it, tell your boss, look, if you do it, you will be wrong. This is not the right thing to do. You don't have the power to appoint to that position president. So don't do it before you receive the serious latches from the public. These are things you need to be telling the president and to be ill-advising the president to do things that will, backfire. So you see, he has created a position. And the thing about that position is a civil servant position. All right? Pearson is not a civil servant. He is not. Except, in a country here, Liberia is a country where our people ain't get integrity. Somebody like Pearson who served in the NSA all those years, 36, 37, almost 40 years. You started from the bottom and you got to the top. All those years, you sat there as a NSA person, a national security person. Then for you to go and accept a job like that, I don't know whether that the money can be carrying the guys crazy or what thing can be happening that. Though your integrity. Sometimes you say, look, Mr. President, thank you so much. I have served. And I think it is time that I go and do, start my private life. But because of the money business, the greediness, so you will just subject yourself to some of these kind of embarrassment. You yourself, you're supposed to know better. And that's the thing. I have who's sitting here. I ain't even like people to tell me, my man, you're supposed to know better. Because when somebody tell you you're supposed to know better, it means you have already done something wrong. That somebody like you shouldn't be doing this. So you have the president appointing Pearson to a civil servant position. The first thing the president did that he breached, he doesn't have any right to do what he did to appoint to that position. The act that created the institution says the Minister of Foreign Affairs should be the one to appoint the Director of Passport in consultation with the president. In consultation with the president. All right? That's what the act says. But the president, he didn't even go through that act to know whether he had the right to do it. He just went and appointed. So now the guy who is the co-chair on the Committee on Foreign Affairs at the National Legislature, Representative Gay of Nema County, is saying that it will not hold. It will not hold. The president should immediately withdraw that nomination because it's a total violation of the act that created the institution. So this is where we are. This is another violation of the president, appointing a director of passport. Like the same thing, like it almost like the same crowd been crying. The president saying 2 presidents to 1 position. The other men go take over and say, no, that means the president saying it. Now you the president saying it. The other men say, no, that means the president saying it. So it's confusing. And the president I'm so disappointed in is the legal advisor to the president. That's what I'm saying. Some of you guys, you're just after the money. You're not even researching some of these laws to help protect the president so that the president would not err, so that the president would not trip, so that the president will not receive backlashes from the people. You got to research. When the president want to make some appointment, you go research. Go to that act that created that institution to know whether the president have the authority to appoint or not. Then you can advise the president, Mr. President, you can't do this because when you do it, it will backfire. But Buju Ben Keita, he sits there and allow the president to make these kind of mistakes. How can you take somebody from that position? Pearson, you yourself, man. You're forced to be in government. Pearson, if you are listening, some of you who are close to Pearson, are you forced to be in government? Are you forced to be in government? It's the same of recycling these people when you have qualified and competent people who are who have come with fresh ideas. They are being sidelined. They are being abandoned. Then you're taking the man who served the NSA for all the number of years. You're taking him from NSA and you're bringing him to main ambassador and at the same time, director of passport. Making him ambassador, oh yeah, that the president responsibility, that the president get the right to make somebody ambassador. But that position, director, is the minister of Foreign Affairs supposed to do that appointment, not the president, because that position is not meant for presidential appointees. So Pearson, you served the NSA 36, 37, almost 40 years. And you're leaving from there, you're coming to be director of passport. So I don't understand. I don't understand. The money business here sometimes when he kind of position and they give it to you, I said, no, man. I can be finished serving as an NSA boss. They are saying around, I can't won't be director of passport. Because he doesn't want to miss the gravid that in that position. And the place you're coming from, there are more gravid out there than to where you are going. So, fellow Liberians, that's it. The president was ill-advised to appoint Pearson to that position. Pearson is not a civil servant. The position is only for the Minister of Foreign Affairs to appoint, not the president. So the president was ill-advised by his legal team. And so the rep is saying that the president should withdraw that nomination. He's not going to sit there as co-chair on foreign affairs and allow Bouaka to make this kind of mistake. So he's calling on the president to immediately withdraw that nomination of J. Henry Pearson as director of passport. So let's hear from you. Let's go to the phone lines. Let's take some calls. We have the female number. We have the female lines now. So there is no need for you to be struggling to get through. We have a number just assigned to only our female callers. All right. We just got a new phone, and we want to say thanks to our man again, James family of Maryland, USA, who sent the money to get the phone. For you, our female callers. So this is the number for you, 0770-297-016. 0770-297-016. And the WhatsApp number for those of you in the diaspora, you want to call, the WhatsApp number is +231 886 500-104. That's the WhatsApp number for people outside Liberia. If you're in Liberia and you call that number, the WhatsApp number will not take your call. Even if we take your call, we'll cancel it. And the other lines, 0776-104-104, 086-500-104. We give you 1 minute. Please speak in the time frame given you. Let's take our first caller on the female line. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
They say female line, you can't call it, or you woman too. You are, if you cross the road, you tell us, then we'll know. Then we'll add you to the woman. I just called the number. I said only the female should call the line. Then you calling it, and your man calling the woman line. So you ball girl or you working a girl? I'm just kidding. I ain't mean no harm. I'm just trying to pull your legs. But let's take this person. Hello.
Good morning, William.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is Mao calling from the National Response Team.
Go ahead, man, Walter. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the show. My son Wendell, Liberian people, Joseph Bouaka, he continued to make a mistake. And for me, I can say that mistake. Joseph Bouaka know what he's doing. Everything that the Unity Party was doing down there in Vaso, nobody is doing. The last time we were on SKTV talking about, they were talking about Joseph Bouaka impeachment, not right to impeach Joseph Bouaka. But you can't make it all a mistake. Everything that Joseph Bouaka made for the jail Joseph Bouaka doing now, as president for the inauguration of the Rita, Joseph Bouaka said making violating the law of the country. When it was George Weah was dictator. That's what they used to say. But the one that Bouaka doing is now dictatorship. So the way you know you're not supposed to do as a president, you will do it. If they make a violent, the Supreme Court ruling, that Joseph Bouaka can do anything. It's just a Bouaka, the highest seat in this country. And he can defy the Supreme Court ruling in this country. Joseph Bouaka can do anything to the country.
Okay.
And with that, very much for the afternoon for the show.
Thank you too for calling, my Walter. Let's take another person. Let's go back to this caller. Let's see who is on this line. Caller, good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is P.O. Willie, and I join your conversation on Socrates District School.
All right, let's hear from you. What do you make of the assertion by the co-chair on foreign affairs at the national legislature, Representative Gay of Nema County, that the president should immediately withdraw the nomination of Pearson as director of passport?
I see it as tool like doing nothing. The guy outside. How many more must this president do? This president has violated the laws. This president was told by the Supreme Court that he misstepped, and when you misstep in a law, that's violating the law. And as a president, there are two things you need to do. That you qualify for that or impeachment. You are qualified for impeachment as a president of the bureau when you are unfit for office through, illness and other means. And you are unfit for office when you violate our constitution. And the constitution is clear. You do this and you do it. The position is for civil servant. So how did our Brahman do learn for the 2 years, for the 3 years experience of the people purporting with Ryan that this our brother guy for the 3 years, for the 4 years, for the how much year experience. And he doesn't know civil servant position from presidential employment position. The deputy Ibrahim Basso making the same mistake everywhere along this step. How long will this our president miss his step before the House know that they gotta wake up to do something?
Okay.
Must they call them spineless again before they wake up? Okay, let me use my director. You hot, spineless hot. The librarian want you to work now. Get up and do something. Spineless people.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Let's keep the calls coming in. 0776 104 104. 086 500 104. And let's talk to Lady Yeke Mansisi. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, how you doing, my baby? How you doing?
I'm all right. The oldest woman in the Republic of Liberia. How are you?
Oldest woman in the country. And let me say hi to my Allah that bought all our food. Every day I go to there, I will pray for him.
Amen.
For offering of food for the female to make that point. Yeah. No, when there are sometimes it pass for me when they say President Gano Bwaka, he have 42 years experience in government. Then it pass for me. Because you can't say that the sea law you made in this country you start to just be breaking the laws. Then it pass for me. What did he let on President Sherry? That one I want to ask Bwaka this after me. What you really let on Sherry? So it means that you want to school for nothing. All the thing they want talking, nothing he took from them. Hello?
I'm listening to you. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
We are listening.
Nothing he took from them, William. You telling me that men are not even do the training that set up a place for for the summer year where they there. Because you want to set it for the other waste for pre-C justice, they're criminal. So set it for other people. You take it pre-C justice, take it for the carry to NSA. That's what the NSA training. You take it and carry it before you support it in the election to kill people, to steal for money. You say you support it, so you carry it to NSA and take it PSA and carry it to passport division to be ambassador, passport director. What can I say to them? What can I add to them? Passport director and place there. What can I add to he get there? Then you can't tell what the three men were on is that NSA. But I know everything about what the people carry to passport error and carry and road to NSA. He said, I'm making what carrying to NSA. If you see what's certified before they voted for you, they will please say, and you are breaking our laws in the country, but you feel like you know everything.
Don't call the people. Don't call the people rule because they are. It's
what
not.
People, I said I'm man. What I care about men leave me and people be a dress. I'm the best for money and for money here. You can't get a kind of so you soko.
I know.
What over there?
I
what
know.
What do them? Yeah.
I know.
You tell the man I soko. You want John and they say you know that what I mean. My boy, I mean, come on, money for money. You know what I'm saying? The man is criminal. Why can we about that? Let me see.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Man CC. Thank you. That's the voice of the tough talking Man CC, aka Lady Yeke. Let's talk to this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, my name is Josh.
Go ahead. Let's hear you. Your line is not too clear, though. I don't know, but you need to shift. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, you getting me?
Yeah, yeah, you better go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say thank you for the topic on discussion.
Hmm.
You know, I don't really know when we that parents are going to wake up to this. The old man told us that he had for the 2 years of experience, but from the way he is proceeding, I don't think the 2 years of experience is manifesting because he is just breaking our laws. And in fact, he told us that he was coming to give your investigation because the army wife, they have come.
Mm-hmm.
They have concern, and one of the count was corruption.
Mm-hmm.
He said that Prince Johnson was corrupt. He get that money.
Mm-hmm.
So now why the person about investigated him and then sending him to NSA? You see how something can come?
Mm-hmm.
You are here investigating other people. Yeah, you reach the Supreme Court ruling by which one of these guys to investigate. Now the level people count you know corruption. Evidence to it. Say you're coming investigating up and up. You're up and up. There is no investigation. This is man out there that there is no business as usual. Are you kidding me? Or you honor them, which fucking the other people that you met there. But people that are corrupt allegation was clear, they are not investigating and you're putting in the position. Tell me now, why is the change that this woman wants to do?
Okay.
We're just going to say we are looking at it and we are watching him, and when we get better, this is enough. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to you, this person. Good afternoon. Yeah, welcome to the Print News. Let's hear your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Passaway calling from Florida.
Let's hear you, Mr. Passaway. You have a minute.
Yeah, thank you for the discussion. You know, the issue about the appointment the president making, they just telling you those security people that are in government.
Mm-hmm.
If president we are not going to accept the result, how care are going to take over this country?
Mm-hmm.
So for total support of what I,
yeah.
you know, God is very revealing the truth. You know, God is with President Weah, the masses. That's why you see we blessed today. That's why every time they tell people when you pray for the leader of Weah, that will see, because when God sent leaders to serve the people and be there for the people, God will always direct that leader. You saw when President Weah took over, in 90 days, you build the 14 hospital when you broke my job building. When it says COVID, when we start getting sick people and I'm putting medical hospital, so how God can direct his leader? But then the modern people, they will be nation. See how they took that man, here's in our own family here. See the place they took him from and the place they're reducing him. We are very happy. Me, I was there one time, he was serving President William Gordon. I know the political statement he made, I was there. You know, they were just under the government. I don't know the money they were making. President William took that money to build market women people or market for lesbian people, build people unit that one was making them angry. All the money to go to these people. They will always die in government. I don't know. Brother, they will be shit. That man, that he saw someone now. He does no more female. He all that is all now. Now in personal position he had there, he had to be he extra money because they were there. Guys, security officer, the former president, we are. They don't fear you or even when they cheated out, we're not able to say anything. We can't agree because it's still of the country. That's how it's looking. But always be there with an evil racket. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's talk to this female caller. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Go ahead. Let's hear you, Rosetta Sonkali.
Yeah. Let me tell you what to talk about, let's keep on the NSA, the common NSA first.
Go ahead.
Sometimes people love like sacrifices that you respect that. You being your NSA first for that comes a long period of time, and they remove you from your position, put you to the foreign affairs. You can't stand the irritation. I saw that Nima can't say the tree love because okay, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the right. He said he wanted to do about the way in which the person is proceeding with the content. Yes, you see, every day when you appoint them, they say, I'm here one remove from you. So, what am I going to appoint them? Have your leader, they got to go and run the show of the project. And when the person can credit that a predecessor that you are for, take it over them. So, you need a man to the power with all the for the several years, with things on it. This is how you're going to hear our appointed for the last 6 years. After the last 6 years, the project will go definitely go down the street. On the leadership, then you're going to go delegate and train it. So, any Irish of that can feel people to bring it. They are for president, they call it like them people backward. You are the president, you are one of them people because you live on coast and people. You live on school and further water school. So now you're in the seat of the president. So in that budget, you have things to help your people then. So you sort it out. So who go after you that for me? But in it, I can never be a member of the party. I can never be. Thank you for informing us.
Thank you very much. That's the voice of Rosetta Sonkale. Right, so the female line is 0770-297-016. All right, just for the female callers. And the other numbers 086-500-104, 0776-104-104. Let me talk to this person. Hello?
Yeah, hello,
yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I don't want to family. The female number you call him, I can receive number. Only the number that I've given is for.
Okay.
I call you for my problem, and you say you're going to make a way to go to me for my help from the going.
Yeah, Tony told me he would get back to me. He heard you, and he told me he would get back to me. Okay, so I'm still waiting to get redress from him. Thank you so much for being a part. Okay, let's talk to you. This person. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, this is Surprise, and I know you from District 3.
Go ahead, Surprise. Let's hear you.
Our constitution has been desecrated and trampled upon by our president. They are all knowing hallelujah president that people wanted us to believe. It's now desecrating our constitution. It's now doing all sorts of things with our country. And the most hurting part about it, we have council of churches that are speaking before, but they are going mute. Nobody knows what has sown their mouths. Religious council, no way. Bar association, no way. And everybody is observing the process as blood is going down, the dodging of poverty, dodging of struggle and suffering. Everybody get listening and hearing day after day, different things, strange things happening. We don't know where we are going anymore. And nobody wants to even make any other statement towards this. U.S. Embassy and abroad are selling our politics. These days, we don't hear any remark coming from the U.S. Embassy. I don't know whether they are all Liberian and when they they are doing wrong, the American Embassy can release statement. When other people doing the same wrong, they cannot release statement. Also, legislature.
Okay.
There is something set up or benchmark set up for president. When you are incapacitated, this president has proven to reach all two benchmarks. He's incapacitated, 1, 2, he has broken our law. Let him wake up and do something about this president.
Thank you.
He should not allow Labrador to go in crisis.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Surprise, for your contribution. Let's go back to the female caller. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah, my name is Rebecca calling from Brooklyn.
All right, Rebecca, welcome to the show. It's good having you on the Print News, the midweek edition. So let's hear your contribution. You have 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you for the show. Joseph Wagner, me, my prayers for Joseph Wagner. If only he take the election here, free and fair, he will succeed. But if he not take it, he may ought to deal with any direct Christian people.
it shall not be well with me and his family. That's my prayer for you. Thank you for the show.
Thank you very much. All right, let's take 2 more calls and we'll go to our Facebook comments to read them out. Let's talk to this person. Hello.
Hello, how you doing? I'm Moses Ephraim calling from Boston. How are you?
Welcome, Moses. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, my concern has to do with the president continual appointment mistakes in government. But I will also blame the lawmakers, those senators. These senators are calling upon them today that they should confirm that particular nomination by the president, especially the chief of staff, who is corrupt, and he told us that the mayor going to go through investigation all the time. We're standing by the last year from here about investigating and giving a result. But if they make mistake, the president will continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's what Joseph Boakai said. You're Liberian people, everywhere you go, you got to spend money. What? Papi ain't care. I put me in a hell of a papi. Papi get that. Ume Boakai. A papi that real driving man. Real driving man. Like, yeah, I can't pay there. I will pay the only people there. I will treat them that they will never ever forget about that name called Joseph Boakai. Let's talk to this person. Hello.
Hello.
You can't disrespect the audience. All right, you disrespecting me and the people that are listening to the radio by giving them that kind of a terrible feedback. That's why I cut you off. Next time you won't do it. Let's talk to this person. Hello. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Famuya. I'm calling from Mount Margaret.
Famuya, how are you, my man? I'm bad, bro. What's up? Long time.
Yes, bro. How are you?
Yeah, family. All right. How's your end too? All right, my man. I'm still waiting for my rest, Kaya.
Don't worry, I'll get on with you.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear you, Famuya. Okay. Thank you, Famuya. Thank you. That's the voice of Famuya Fofana. Let's go to our comments and read them out. We don't have enough time, so let me prioritize our Facebook and YouTube followers. All right, let me go and read out those comments, and let's start from this one. Okay, so the comments here, we are going to start from the top to the bottom, and so let's go here. Let's see. Okay, right. Let's go to the comments and read them out quickly. All right. Yeah, we see it says here, I am Etta Gay. Good morning, Freedom Family. KP Country versus Hi there, Wendell. Hi to you, KP Country First. Darlington Rose says, good morning, watching you from New Georgia. And Gita Kamara says, hi, Wendell. I'm watching you from the Capitol building. Samuel A. Nimna says, nice. Yurita Brown Kowalo says, good morning. That's Kowala. Says, good morning, my freedom family. I'm watching you from the Oro. Liberia is really getting high. GMB need to get to our knees now. And Francis L. Logan says, good morning. I'm following you from Broadville City behind Bible College Community. And Abdullah Kamara says, Coach Brackett following from Colorado. Okay. And Moya Sharif says, good morning, the Print News. I'm following you from district number 9, Sinka. This morning to the talking points. This 79-year-old man is not yet ready for business, but we are already inside. And Rebecca M. Lavilla says, good morning. David Johnson is watching from Grand Bassa County. Aaron MK, it says, I'm watching you from Ganta City, Nima County. And Linda Street is watching from Minnesota, USA. Philip B. Flomo is watching from, it says, my Super Pro Corner. We are getting there. And KP Country First says, well, Pearson is getting paid for undermining president. I got to fish to fry in that oil. All right. I got no fish, it says, to fry in that oil. And David Johnson again says, good morning to all my Freedom FM family and to all my brothers, Big Brother Tunis, Big Brother Gus, and Big Brother Solomon. And Dakwana, hope you people are thinking about me too. And KP Country First again says, that guy, Keita, knows nothing about Liberia laws. The thing, they are running high school government. And Rose Rosa says, good morning. KP Country First again says he can send Pearson to the U.S. and Canada. We need representation, so at least the embassy can become functional. And where Tay says, ha ha ha, Wendell, you are something else. What I am, just don't know. And Kitty Tobagi says, Pearson have to accept that position. Those people cannot live without a government job. Those people claim that JMB has the expertise, experience to govern our country. When it says, where are we going to see? When are we going to see those experiences of JMB? Is only showing how, irresponsible and incompetent he is. This mistake made in this government is just too much. And Julia Wanway is watching from Johnsonville. Abraham Caddy says, greetings. I am watching you from Broadville City. Thanks for the Print News show. Duarte again says, good morning from Minnesota. Jerry Johnson says, these people come to kill us. Mahuru Chelsea Suarez says, good afternoon, Wendell. Thanks for the show. Watching you from Congo Town around Nigeria House. Jeremiah B. Yang Yun says, thanks for the show. I am following you live from Sackley, Pierre City, Honorable Most Ability District. And James Yella says, I am watching you from Sonic City, Nima County. Samuel E. Boko says, Kidele Tabagi, which mistakes? You don't know what we are discussing. All right, so far so good. Those are all the comments. Let's go back to the phone lines and squeeze in our last few calls we have with 5 more minutes to go. Today is the 1st of May, and this is the first edition in the month of May. So call us 077-0297-016. That number is only for the female callers. All right. That's all we can do for you, the female callers. A special number for you. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Nimle. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm Samuel calling from Turi.
Go ahead, Sam. Let's hear you.
Yeah, actually, Nimle, this President Yuan Bagai, he lied to us in the country because the first thing, the time that he show, which is the 100 days, the 100 day, I can say they finish.
No, the 100 day will be finishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
But it finished. Yeah, you're right. It finished because tomorrow already we inside.
So most of the fans of Bagai sometimes say for now into the accurate brain. They don't talk because what and they did up a lot to us. So like we hear that.
Okay. All right. So that's it. Let's take 2 more calls and then we go from here. Let's talk to this person. Hello. Hello. Yeah, morning. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Go ahead. Your line is very low, though. You need to elevate your voice. Okay, thank you very much. We couldn't get you so clearly. Let's talk to this person. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chief.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. God grace. I'm James Ama Akori, Foundation number 3.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Until we know, we just have to accept the result. The comrade lack of leadership ability. We saw this thing when the men took over Unity Party, posters leaving the Unity Party. When somebody leave the party, instead of encouraging them, when you discourage them, insult them. It took us CDV collapse. We say anything to the people, but it will not get. And for the PSC and the PC Johnson, this is why they did all of those things there to almost inside to disgrace me, like to say you don't know anything. But ego, I tell God, thank you. Anything that go around will come around. PSC, no, you see nothing here. The public is lack. The public don't know nothing. The only thing the public know is to talk. In the talk is that you know that the only time they know that you may not talk like yesterday when you say they have been pulling out, they let too much money be there. Hey man, I'm funny. Tango thing we were talking yesterday.
Oh my man, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, God there.
Thank you. So true. God there, that God caring also. And God beating some people for Joey Bennett. So folks, we gotta go, but let me read my last 2 comments. Then I'll take leave of you, okay? From Kitale Tabagi says, I work with a mental health patient, GMB age now. His brain is drowning down. He needs to see the psychiatrist and start taking his medication before his brain collapse. And it says, Samuel Kitele Topagi again says, Samuel Iboko, you seems to be one of those who don't want any good for that country. You are limited, so I'm not here to waste my time on you. You should have known better instead of asking me senseless question. All right, that's the assertion made by Kitila Tobagi. On that note, folks, we got to go. So again, Pearson, you still on government too much for you to go let the people that kind of put you around with a kind of a small job. And, you know what it means? That you yourself, Pearson, you're supposed to know the law. Immediately when the president appointed you, you were to go and research that act that created that position, whether the president was right to appoint you. You know, but the greediness in this country, you want to be in government so you can be eating free money, so you can have free immunities and all that thing and so on. I don't know why some of you can make it out of government. On the government job, you got your need to survive. You stay long in NSA. You work with all the guys that came. You served NSA after former Salih for the longest. And you've been there for 36 to 40 years. Why you can't allow the other young children and the fresh graduates from the university who's coming with fresh ideas, you know, to take on that position? It's a civil 7 position. That position shouldn't be appointed by the president. Only the minister can send people to that director of passport position because it is a segment within the Ministry of or a department within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But we'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be What's on Your Mind edition of the show, so you can join me and God's willing. We'll be here tomorrow with another presentation of the program from the Pre-News. Thanks to our sponsors, Crime Stoppers Liberia, Exodus Best Price Tool, and Mayuba and Sons.